Want to welcome everybody to a new video series that we're putting on. My name is Mark Sensi. I'm the broker and owner of ERA Martin Associates. And what we're doing is asking a few of our agents about our training and education program. We have with us here Tabitha Chandler, and we have our trainer and office manager, Sherry Preston. Tabitha's been licensed under a year with her company, and just going to pick your brain a little bit and see what's important to you. But first of all, tell us why you got into the real estate business.
I decided to come into real estate for a change and scenery. I have talked to several agents, and they kept telling me that, they were really happy with what they decided to do. So I figured it was something that maybe I could give it a try, and maybe I would fall into the same footsteps, and that's how it led. And I've been happy with it, and it's been going good. So
that's awesome. So with many companies, some companies have zero education, zero training. Obviously, we're here because we do offer it. But why do you feel that any type of form of education or training or support is important to a realtor or real estate career?
I feel like it's important because, you can go to school all day long, but once you get out and, start working with a company, they may do it differently than what you're being taught online or what you're taught through school. So, I've learned several different things that I wasn't taught through school coming in, and it's helped me out in the end on my side. So that's why, and there's always room to grow. It's just like any other career. You don't stop when you get your certificate, you don't stop and say, okay, I'm done growing. You always have that room to grow. So I think training is great, and I think continuing your education, no matter what, is something that everybody should always try to do and, continue to do through your career.
One of the things that you touched on it is that, we talk to a lot of new licensees and people that are taking the classes. And, it is very true that the real estate, you have to take classes to get your license, but those classes really prepare you to take the exam and to get licensed. Really don't take you to the next level as to what to do once you get licensed.
Right.
So, again, we have a system and processes in place. What is your opinion of ERA Martin Associates and the training and education support that they give their new agents?
I think it's great. I've referred back to the training that I've had as far as paperwork and things. When you're in school, you see the paperwork and it shows you, but it doesn't really show you how to go about filling the paperwork out, or it doesn't show you what paperwork you're going to use or what programs you're going to use. And I feel like if it wasn't for the training, then I would be out in a limbo, because I've come across situations where I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do next, but then I've referred back to my training and I'm like, okay, I have all this paperwork, so I've referred back to that, and that's what I've used to get me through. I really think if you don't have training in place, or you don't have that, then something comes about and you don't know what you're going to do next, because you may ask somebody, but they may just be like, I don't know the answer. So I really, I've referred back to all my documents and all my training to get me through some of the steps, especially being a first time seller. Okay, I don't know what to do next, so I opened my binder and I went through my training documents and was like, okay, this is what I need, and it got me to where I was. So
that's great to hear, Tabitha. Mark and I both are very passionate about making sure that our agents are the best trained in the industry. We spend a lot of hours together, and I'm glad you both kind of hit on the pre-licensed classes, because they really don't prepare you for real life real estate. They prepare you to stay out of legal trouble, and they prepare you on the information that's going to be on the exam, but they don't teach you how to do the actual real estate business. And that's where getting with a broker such as ERA Martin Associates and Mark is important for new agents to find that brokerage that offers training after licensure. So I'm really happy that you've embraced that, and I think you've done quite well since the training. But I am curious, what is one thing you learned during training that you've definitely implemented in your real estate career?
I don't think there's necessarily one thing that I learned during training. There's multiple things.
That's good. Right.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Like I said, the documents especially, what to have at a closing, or what to get ready for, or, you know, as far as what do I need to ask my clients to prepare for this? Because, you know, talking to people, you don't always just like ask them what they're, you know, hey, why are you doing this? You know, so getting them prepared and having the documents that helps me like, okay, I need to, you know, do this step, do this step, do this step. And not only that, but it also gives me, you know, as far as my folders go, like I can have all them ready. And I mean, and that's literally what I've done. I've took my checklist and I've just ran with them, and I've had all my folders ready and things to go when the time's here. So it's helped me stay on top of things, I should say.
Well, Tabitha, we really appreciate you coming in today. We appreciate your comments. We always want to support our agents. We want to make sure that we're giving to our agents as much as we can to help their career. And we really look forward to having a great partnership for your career and in the future. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I couldn't ask for a better brokerage, and I'm excited. And I'm, you know, like I said, I plan this to be my future. So
Good. That's awesome.
yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks so much, Tabitha, for your time.